have so many great books that I want to get to. Unfortunately, right now, my reading has been ebbing and flowing. Fortunately, at the moment, it's flowing. Hello, kitties. How are you? I hope you are doing well. I am going to show you what I am reading today. I am reading many, many, many things. You got to strike while the iron is hot. You got to get while the getting is good. And right now, my reading getting is good. So, all right. Now, I have these. I have so many books that I'm reading right now. That is the one that I can't wait to read. But anyways, I'll show you. I'm reading this Outlive the Science and Art of Longevity by Peter Attia. Is that Attia? MD with Bill Gifford. Okay, so books like this I love to read when I'm outside in the sunshine at my table, and I can study just like the schoolgirl in me, within me, wants to do. And but unfortunately, we're having a lot of fortunates and unfortunates, but we're going to focus on the fortunates. But I have to say, unfortunately, I haven't gotten back to this one because all it does where I live is rain, 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 rain. But we're still keeping that one handy. Okay, I am also reading with my friend Amy. We are reading The Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. And this one we're going slow. I think there's 20, is there 20 some chapters? I'm not sure. But for the sake of time, let's just say there could be 30. But anyways, to keep it real and to keep us living a functional life, we're only reading a chapter a day, which I could definitely handle that. So I decided I was going to take that on. So yes, I am also reading Minus Me. This one is by, she has such a cute name, Maeve Medwed. Okay, so this is the story about a wife who learns that she has a terminal illness and she's going to be passing away. So she is kind of, maybe penning an itinerary type of thing for her husband, how he should conduct his life when she is no longer with him. Who she should date if she doesn't actually find him a significant other while she's still here. That I don't know. Let's see a little bit about it. Excuse me, I am sick. I don't know where I got this from. I have a sore throat that it feels like heaven today. But I am nasally, and I'm sneezing a lot and I have a runny nose. Okay, her life turned upside down by a grim diagnosis. A small-town Maine woman sets about writing a how-to life manual for her handsome yet hapless husband in a novel. Eleanor Lippman, Good Riddance on Turpentine Lane, calls smart, funny, quirky, and so very satisfying. So yeah, that's the premise of it. She's learned of her illness. She's going to be passing, and we have to tell our husbands, how to conduct their, life while they're here. So, why shouldn't we tell them when we're gone too, right? Just kidding. But it does seem funny in that way, as funny as that can be. And it does absolutely, I want to say, sound like something that I maybe might do. I don't know. But anyways, I am also working on John Berryman, The Dream Songs. Now, I am in a group read with this. We read so many chapters a week. Now, there are so many wonderful channels participating in this group read. I couldn't possibly name them all right now. but I am going to be posting them in my description. Should you want to click on any or all of their channels and check them out. This is the first time I am actually exploring him and learning about him, who he was, where he came from, what kind of personality he was, that sort of thing. I like to do that first so that I can maybe understand their writing a little bit better. So someone commented that, lucky me for, being able to explore this journey for the first time. I am so down with that. Those little words right there, they meant the world to me, because it's like you're reading a book that you don't know until you finished, that you wish you could have read for the first time again, and you would have done a little bit better of a job at it, maybe paid a little closer attention, or maybe just, I don't know, vibed on the book a little bit harder than you did when you were reading it. Let no page be left unturned. No. The girl's a fool. She knows not what she speaks of. She's sick. Forgive. But you understand what I'm trying to say. That, it's a gem. It's a gem that I do not know that I hold in my hands. But because those little words were spoken to me, I'm paying attention a little bit more to this one. And this fun little one, I am reading Hotel 21, and this one is by Senta Rich. And guess what? This was one of those do I, don't I, do I, don't I. I picked it up off of the bookshelf and it seemed interesting, but I didn't take it home with me. Put it back. Then next time, picked it up, put it back. Then somewhere out of the blue, it was just bugging me. Maybe even a month or two later, and I just had to go get it, and I'm glad that I did. I am 10 chapters into this book, and I am really enjoying it. It is the book that I need at this particular time. It's the story of a young lady named Noelle, and she's kind of a kleptomaniac. She works in hospitality, she is a housekeeper, and she is on her 21st hotel. She keeps landing jobs, thieving little items that have no value, but for one reason or another mean something to her, or the act of taking something so minute means something to her. I don't know what. Maybe we will find out. The book has taken a turn that I did not see coming, and I'm not exactly... I'm kind of wishing it wouldn't have taken that turn, but it is allowing me an insight as to why Noella's doing what she's doing. So it's probably a pretty prominent part of the book and needs to be in there. So we'll find out the further I get along with this. I do plan to finish this in the next day or two. I'm going to be having my granddaughter, so I am going to be MIA for a little bit, and I'm going to try to get all the reading that I can in before I have her for the next 3 or 4 days. This is the book that I am in a hurry to get to. It's going to take me a little while to get to it. I hope to make it one of my summer reading books. I am excited about this one. This one is called Loud and Clear, The Grateful Dead's Wall of Sound and the Quest for Audio Perfection, by Brian Anderson. And, am I a deadhead? Yeah, in my own little way. I think I know my fair share of Grateful Dead songs. My favorite being Franklin's Tower. But anyways, yeah, they don't bother me. This cover, when I saw this cover, I just knew. I am one of these people that I have to have a Grateful Dead t-shirt in my possession. So why not have a Grateful Dead book in my library as well? I'm not one to... I will seek them out, but I don't leave the dial set too long. And that is no offense. I love Jerry and Bob Weir and all them, but I'm not a diehard. I'm not a diehard Deadhead, but I can appreciate them. But I don't want to say I have my boundaries. I don't want to say that. That sounds rude, but take it for what it is. I am a deadhead in my own little way, in my own little corner. So yeah, look how fun that book looks. All right, let's see. Loud and Clear is the first book to tell the full story of the Grateful Dead's wall of sound, an unprecedented and since unparalleled speaker system that was as tall as a school bus is long and more than 100 feet wide. The band's quest for roaring yet crystal clear sound began after their formation in 1965, colliding with the 60s progressive social climate. Over the next few years, the Dead's growing crew of sound-obsessed techies and eccentric roadies took their speaker system to new technological heights, but in 74, as the Dead's relentless, drug-fueled touring schedule met this increasingly burdensome yet sonically perfect machine, the Wall brought the band to its knees. The 2 years of Wall shows are legend among Deadheads, and this character-driven tale about human ambition, achievement, and the limits of both on a larger-than-life scale is one of the great untold stories in rock and roll history. There is more, but I'll just end it there. But, so I have a feeling I'm going to learn a lot more about music and sound systems in this book. So, have not started that one. Probably won't start that one to mid-July, maybe end of July. But anyways, that is the one I'm most looking forward to at the moment. I am reading some other things at the moment, but, I think I got to slow it down a little bit and get some of these completed. Whatever it is that you are reading, I hope you have a ball. Until we meet again, know that I love you. Toodles.